The 10 fire inspection methods for rotary kilns are a comprehensive and reasonable set of fire inspection methods summarized by fire inspection workers, which includes the following 10 aspects. 1. Detect black shadows, requiring a clear view and stable position of the shadows. While maintaining a certain firing temperature, control the uniformity of incoming materials to achieve the goal of high fast turning rate. 2. Check the lifting height and rolling situation of the clinker. Determine whether the temperature of the firing zone is appropriate. When the firing temperature is normal, the material rolls flexibly with the kiln, and the lifting height is also appropriate. When the temperature is too high, the clinker rises high and the pieces roll downward. 3. Check the strength of the clinker. The particle size of the clinker is required to be small and uniform, and when the strength of the clinker becomes thicker and the flame turns white, it indicates an increase in temperature inside the kiln, and coal should be reduced as appropriate. 4. Check the color of the flame. The normal flame color is slightly white, and at this time, the particles of the clinker are fine and uniform with a certain vertical weight. When the flame turns white, it indicates that the firing temperature is too high and coal should be reduced. A red flame indicates that the temperature is low and coal should be added. The fire resistance of materials varies, and the controlled fire color should also be different. That is, when the material is more fire resistant, the fire color should be controlled to be whiter, otherwise. The opposite is true. 5. Check the quantity of incoming materials. Effectively grasp the changes in incoming materials for timely and accurate addition and reduction of coal powder to control the temperature of the firing zone. When the raw material enters the firing zone, if the flame shortens, it indicates that the material has increased from less, and coal should be added appropriately at this time. If the color of the fire turns red and there is not much material left to burn, coal should be gradually added. If the fire turns white quickly after adding coal, it indicates an increase in temperature. Coal should be reduced in a timely manner. When the rear section lights up, the flame extends and the black shadow moves away or there is no coal added. When the fire turns bright and the material rolls quickly again, it indicates a decrease in incoming materials and coal should be reduced in a timely manner. 6. Check the air and coal. During normal operation, if the air and coal are properly coordinated, the flame remains stable, intact in shape, evenly distributed, and lively and powerful. When there is more coal and less air, the flame is slender and weak. If there is less coal and more air, the flame is chaotic and not concentrated. If the temperature of the primary and secondary air is high, the flame will be short. If the temperature of the primary and secondary air is low, the flame will be long. If the coal air duct is located outside, the flame will be short. If the coal air duct is located inside, the flame will be long. Based on the specific situation, the wind and coal should be coordinated reasonably to ensure that the coal powder burns completely and the flame shape is good. 7. Check the color and judge the combustion status and quality of the kiln from the color of the chimney waste. If the color is white, it indicates complete combustion in the kiln. If it is black smoke, it indicates that the coal powder has not fully burned. At this time, it should be reduced in a timely manner or slow down appropriately. When the color is thick and yellow, it indicates the possibility of forming circles inside the kiln. 8. Check the waste temperature. It is required to stabilize the waste temperature as much as possible, so that its fluctuation range is as small as possible. If the exhaust gas temperature increases or decreases, the air and coal should be adjusted in a timely manner, and attention should be paid to whether there are circles in the kiln. 9. Check the kiln skin. It is required to control the flatness and thickness of the kiln skin during operation to ensure the safe operation of the kiln. Once deep pits and waves are found on the kiln skin, local detachment or the cooling water feels hot to the hands, measures such as adjusting the raw material composition, feeding amount, kiln speed, cooling water or coal powder nozzle position should be taken to promptly stick and repair the kiln skin. 10. Check the feeding rate. Strictly control the kiln speed and feeding amount to ensure the uniformity of raw materials entering the kiln and the stability of the thermal system inside the kiln.